Hey, what up, what up? Am I in here? I'm in here. Gosh darn, it's late. Um, oh, I took like an early nap. I woke up, you know, to use the restroom and take care of this dog, take her out for a minute and whatever. And damn, half awake. I see what's going on online, and while we, and I can't be too articulate because then, you know, these types tend to shift it on to people are ganging up on them and talking about them behind their backs and all this other shit. Let's see. I think I pinned the. Is it pinned? Yeah. The link is pinned up there. I'm not going to go into much of all that, but I think that it was handled very well. I think that a lot of true colors showed through. And, people can say whatever they want, think whatever they want, and put that on, apply that to whoever they want. I do not even care. The thing is you catch somebody lying, especially over petty shit, and then playing these little high school games. Oh, I'm going to be this one's friend and that one's friend. Oh, yeah. Then today I see, okay, so we got one who's afraid someone's going to kill her, but she's on her panel and they're friends now. Then we got one. He said he was gonna rape this one, and he's cool with her now, and she's cool with him. Shame on the mess, shame on the mess. But I guess that's YouTube, right? Hey, Shark Belly Kelly, how are you doing? Um, late night, and I was so relaxed too. I usually never fall asleep sitting up, and I did tonight. Maybe that's age. I need a recliner, like Archie Bunker. Mm. Yeah, why did Archie always have that big, nice, comfortable chair, and then Edith just had that little, like, I don't know. It just didn't look like a very comfortable chair, but maybe that's what she liked. I don't know. Anyway, times is a changing, and true colors are coming through, ain't they? And again, if you say people's names and they like that, they want that. They're begging for that. They're begging for it. So, who I'd really like to have on some night? Slapadon. I'd like to have Slapadon on some night. Talk about a few things, maybe. But maybe not. Because I'm really just trying to get away from all of this. But what I just heard tonight, I was just like, and that's another thing too. Oh, the link is there. I'm going to talk about you and say horrible things about you and your kids and your health. And the link is there. And the link is there. And then when people go in and try to explain, try to come to any kind of agreement, it's just a big fight. So it's just like, why don't they just say, hey, the link is there, come fight with me. I want to fight with somebody. I want to pick on somebody. I want to tear somebody apart. Why don't they just say it like that? I don't know. Because they don't want to get anything resolved, in my opinion. Um just wow. And over some petty ass bullshit too. I had a long day too. Shark Belly Kelly. Actually, I didn't have a long day. I had a relaxing day, but it was productive. I got a lot of stuff around the house done. And a lot more to go. But in case I didn't mention it before, I have mastered my tractor. And I'm liking it. It's been too hot to get back on it. But in a couple of days, if it doesn't rain, I'm going to be back out there. Um, and cooking. I'm back to cooking. I'm enjoying that. I have a few things I can show you because, again, I could go through, names and whatever. Oh, by the way, though, I will say one name, Angela. I'm not that Miss Piggy sock. I'm not all these socks that plenty of people are running around saying that I am. I'm just not. Hate to disappoint you. Um, but does it matter? Will they believe me? Because no, because they think I'm a liar and all this other shit. And again, I don't give a fuck. Somebody's got to be the boogeyman around here. Or do I need to wave guns around and talk about ammo and shit? Amazing. Just amazing. But they're supposed to be the level-headed ones, Yes, the level-headed ones. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And then to talk about people's health. That ain't some shit. Thought there's HIPAA laws or something. I don't know how all that works, but to even be concerned about somebody you don't like about their health, and that's happening to me as well. I have all kinds of shit happen to me. Oh, and then it's about the kids, and then I have to hear this all the time too. Every fucking night. If I choose to tune in. My kids. This one said that about my kids, and that one said this about my kids. Oh, hi, Wendy. Hi, Wendy. How you doing, Wendy? Yeah, you bunch of filthy hypocrites. Absolutely filthy. Well, I didn't intend for this to go to. Oh, and another thing I've noticed is in a particular stream, and again, we won't say any names because then that gives them the you know the what's the word I'm looking for? It opens the door for them to say, she said this about me and about my chat and about my channel. Um, three, not one, not two, but three that I know of who are self-admittedly buddy with Thomas are all up in the chat as well. Now, ain't that some kind of a crowd? Ain't it though? Ain't it though? Very interesting. But these people are very ignorant, and I don't even think that they've figured that out yet. But I've just been sitting back waiting for this to unload. Then we got the child advocates who are going on streams. Oh, but that's all going to come out. That's all going to come out one day, sooner or later. Maybe by me, maybe by someone else. Maybe I'll just start a blog on that, because that is quite sickening. That is really quite sickening. People who can't leave other people's names out of their mouth and accuse them of things that just aren't true. Ain't that right? All right, I'm gonna let me see here. I'm gonna share screen. A few things that I saw. Make sure all my stuffs is hidden because they dig through everything. I'm gonna share my screen. Let's take a look. And change the subject, because then again, I heard, and again, with these same people, I heard just the other night, what do you like to do? Oh, I like to play the violin and sing, and I like to do art, and I like to do this and that. But every night it's hour after hour after hour talking about shit that happened 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. They must be lovely people to be around. Makes me wonder why they're single, or well, they do have their little cliques and their little friends of people who are like them. So, all right, let's show this and let's hope that none of my personal stuff's on there, because then it'll be the big news. And then there'll be a victim again. Fake victim. Okay, looks good. Oh, I did get my my Twitch. I don't know why I had such a problem finding my Twitch link. It's late and I really am half asleep. I just saw that come on and I was like, oh, holy hell, what's it going to be tonight? I'm going to put this in the chat so y'all have it, because I am going to Twitch and I've got some things already lined up for that, to stay on topic, and some interesting people as guests. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after I do that, there's a problem with Twitch that after you do a Twitch video, it like disappears after so many days. So I guess I'm going to record it and then I'm going to play it on the Universal Truth Project channel that I have here on YouTube. I was going to do it as a premiere, but I decided maybe not. And then that way we'll have the live chat, and in case a guest doesn't make it on the show or whatever, then they can I can pause it and they can add to the discussion. I'm hoping the next one, well, actually kind of the first one, will be on neo-feudalism. What's going on here? And which is kind of a new subject to me, and I like that because I like to learn. Something that I haven't been hearing in mainstream media about this cyber attacks that have happened from China on Israel. There's a few. I found a few. One was hearts and one is the Middle East eye. But I don't see any U.S. mainstream media covering it. And it makes me wonder, like, is it true? Number one. Number two, are they hiding this? And these are tweets, but this one says, did China carry out a cyber attack on Israel? A new investigation claims Chinese hackers disguised themselves as Iranians to strike Israeli assets. So, and this is going on in India too. And, you know, China and India have this big thing, border disputes a lot as well. And there's a pipeline that runs from Iran down through Pakistan and into Karachi, down at the port. So that might bother China as well. Don't know. Just guessing here. And this was from hearts.com. And first massive cyber attack, China targets Israel. So that's kind of interesting. I put up the moon phases just for my own knowledge, basically. Because we just had the new moon. And then I think the full moon is on the, let's take a look, 20th or the 22nd. Let's see. Oh God, I'm half asleep. Don't make me look. Here's the new moon. Okay, 22nd. And that'll be the sturgeon moon. So it'll be kind of nice to have a light night because it's been so dark. And winter is coming. Summer was so hot, but I'm still going to miss it. Last winter was really rough. We had some really, really bad storms. Let me check y'all's chat. Um, oh, thank you, Shark Belly Kelly, for following me on Twitch. I need to get busy on that. I had a bunch of stuff change in my personal life, and now I'm playing catch up with that. I just really had to laugh at what just happened over on on that channel. Oh, and by the way, I'm banned now, and my wrench is taken away, and I'm banned um, from Agent 19's. I think I might cry myself to sleep every night now. I don't know what to do over bullshit. But anyway, we all can't be perfect and lovable. And the one thing that came out of that was I don't know. People talk behind the scenes, not jibber jabber like every day, like did you see this and see that? But I'd always held and now I feel sick for even saying it, a certain respect, and thought he was a learned man and stuff. And to somebody, and I had said that to somebody that I care about as a online friend. I was like, no, I like him, and I think he calls out, some pretty ugly people or whatever. Well, yeah, fuck that. Again, that person was right again. With the UFO stuff and the Havana syndrome. If you don't know what the Havana syndrome is, it's it's some kind of weapon that they can home in on certain people, and it causes ringing in their ears or whatever. It like basically drives them crazy. So lab leaks, UFOs, what U.S. intelligence gets wrong. So that'll be something to dive into. And again, I'm half asleep, so please don't make me read. Yeah, I went over that earlier. All these lies coming out today, and all these people who will shift around. Like, really? You get an order of protection against somebody because you are afraid they're going to kill you, and now you're best friends. Okay, whatever. It happens. It happens. In the news, and then it usually ends up with really ugly happenings. Oh, here's Pete Santilli. And this was at the one and only Pete Santilli at the Cyber Symposium. And I'm not sure if this is where it was, but well, yeah, it says that this person was in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So he's up and running. He's changed again. There's no cowboy hat or baseball hat now. So he's trying to fit in with the Cyber Symposium people, I guess. My. The crooks that we have running around. And just the lies. I'm surprised at these lies. And then these alliances. There's been a lot of the behind the scene alliances and the way these people work and what they believe. And then they'll say they're child advocates and all of these things. Yeah, right. Okay, sure. I'm going to be doing an exclusive. It might take a while because there's legal stuff going on right now, and legal stuff that hasn't even been filed yet. So I'll have to wait on all that to run its course. But they fucked up when they involved me. They fucked up big time. So we'll see how all that plays out. They can leave my name out of their mouth. I gave them my name, my full name, and my address. You got a problem? Do what you got to do. Oh yeah, Thomas Schoenberger. This is another long drawn out thread. I'm not going to go through that because that's another thing Thomas does is he'll entangle himself in stuff that sometimes isn't even true just to include himself. Um, hold on just a minute. We got, oh yeah. Hold on. Let me put you on a little quick break. Are y'all still awake? Oh, we got 12. Very good. I'm going to put you on just a teeny tiny break and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I hope I'm back. Oh, yeah, I've been getting oh, that's another whole show. I've been getting all kinds of information on the tip line on Denise. She's behind all those pussy hats. I think Madonna was wearing one, Hillary was wearing one, and come to find out that it may be, we're still looking into it, it may be Denise who's been in on all that pussy hat knitting. We don't know though for sure, but I'm going to find out. And I highly suspect because if you'll notice, they're all the same color pink, and she is a master color matcher. Hey, Taurus. Welcome. You can lurk as long as you like. I'm even being bad and smoking in my bedroom. But you know what? I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's just how I roll. Let me get back to my thing here. Okay, yeah, this I went over this the last time I did a live about Urban, but I do want to bring something else up about that. And what I brought up in my last live was Urban had forgotten to mention how they had made that video calling me a Chester of melanated kids, but they didn't get the memo that my family's melanated. And so he was gaslit, and so I let it go. And again, I could have chosen a better word such as sellout, a sellout, rather than the word I used. And where was I going? Oh yeah, and then with these child advocates, the child advocates who are all up under Urban's videos where he likes to use kids in his videos, but they're child advocates. Remember this now. I need to start putting all this together for my exclusive. Hypocrites, child advocates, and name droppers. Oh, it's coming. Count on it. Again, the link is pinned to the top if anybody wants to jump in here. Don't worry. I won't drag you into anything. I hope not. Now, Denise is a wild card. If you come on, you You might not even mention her, and she might come after you. I don't know. She went after Gus horribly. Um, that was some recent stuff that went down in Portland. There was some stuff went down in Portland, Proud Boys and Antifa, and I guess the cops just didn't even bother to show up. Oh, I found this evil pope, like one of the most evil popes of all. Um, I believe his name's Urban II, and he had disciples. Just thought that was kind of interesting. Um, oh yeah, one of my latest threats. I went over that. You're a punk little fuck for doing that, you pillow biting little bitch. Watch your back, boy. Oh, I don't mind biting a pillow every now and then, and I ain't a boy, so fuck off. Um, threats of maybe more. Oh my god, threats of maybe more violence because of the Trump stuff. This Baby Fist interview. Baby Fist is one that hangs out in Agent 19's now. That's another Thomas one. If you missed this, Donna calls it an interview, but oh my God. It was some kind of, you can just see her face here. And he's like, oh my God. That was funny to watch. She was just yelling at him. It wasn't really an interview at all. But anyway, I don't know. Does she go by Donna now? Or Q affair or Q woo? Because she's a expert on Q. Because she fell in love with Q, who she thought she was catfished. I don't know. I can't keep up with that story. Um, this was a very good article. I put it on my webpage, Up in Arms. And it goes into a lot of different things on the Patriot movement. And again, I'm not trying to demonize the Patriot movement or anything. I'm just seeing how it would be very easy to fall into because they play on all of what we hold dear: our country, our religion, our family, our land, our rights. Anyways, that was a very good article. Oh, yeah. Really, all of these could be different shows because this was a weird thing on how Black Cat. This is how a naive NSA staffer helped build an offensive. I'll just go ahead and open it. An offensive UAE security branch. So basically, he helped them spy on the USA. And again, we there was just that man. His last name is Barack, and that's the only way I can remember him. I believe his first name was Tom. Was busted. Um, he was appointed by Trump. Anyways, he was found out to be a agent for the UAE. And if you don't know what the United Arab Emirates is, you should probably look into that. That has a lot to do with that Las Vegas shooting and a lot of all that went down too. Mm. And that'll go into the neo-feudalism that I plan on doing on Twitch, as how the the elites are basically going to be, for lack of a better word, land barons. So we're really going to have cities that are ran by the elites. One would be like that Neom that they're building in Saudi Arabia. It'll have its own laws, even though it's in Saudi Arabia. It won't go by Saudi law. You can drink and have fun and all that other stuff while you're in Neom, even though you're inside Saudi Arabia. But yeah, you can just kind of do whatever you want there. And that's happening to a lot of different places, even here in the US. So I should put this over there in that show for that I'm getting ready to do on Twitch. And I will keep you updated as to when that will be. Mm-mm-mm. Just a lot of crazy stuff going down here, there, and everywhere. They took their big tent down. Edmund Bundy and his friends there at the Klamath Basin. And again, that goes back to neo-feudalism, because a little ways down from the Klamath Basin is a dam, which was in very ill repair. And Warren Buffett had purchased it and was going to repair it, rebuild it, or whatever. So, some stuff on the vagus nerve. Oh, yeah. I went this the other night. San Francisco Sheriff's Deputy Union says that officers will quit in large numbers. It says of the city, but I think it means if the city imposes a vaccine mandate. So, just some stuff that, yeah, okay. And this is stuff we already went through last time. Anyway, I really did the show because I was laughing so hard at watching, I'll just say it, and take my chances. What's going to happen? Who knows? Wild card, right? As to what happens. Anyways, yeah, I just was laughing so hard at the last Agent 19 stream. Basically, that's all it is now. Is just there's the link. Come fight with me. Come fight with me. I'm going to say horrible things about you, and come fight with me at like what 1 or 2 in the morning, U.S. time, depending on what time zone you're in. And then when you try to come to a happy medium, even if you leave, you like knowing that you both don't like each other, still, it's never going to stop. You know, it's just that because that's what the content is about. So, but I thought it was handled well. On the caller, the person that called in, and that's another thing too that's out there. I'm supposedly friends with all of these people, and I talk to all these people, and they're white knighting for me, and I'm white knighting for them, and it's the same YouTube bullshit, high school bullshit, because they're in all of these hangouts and whatever, and so they think I am, and everybody else is, when really, guess what? Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody. And again, Angela, I'm not the Miss Piggy sock. I'm not any of these socks. And I straightened that out with Ollie, and Ollie was nice about it, because I found screenshots of between her and Katie too. Katie, I think tacos is this sock, and I have screenshots and proof and all this and that. Whatever, man. People don't understand the trolling. People troll, people do all this other stuff, and then they get all involved in it when it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Did somebody say something about them or whatever? And again, crying every fucking night. My kids were brought into this, and blah 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 blah, and you know, but then again, they hang out with scumbags that talk about people's deceased kids, their adult kids with disabilities, minor kids with disabilities, but they're worried about their kids. But they'll be friends with other people who do the same shit and think that they're funny and cute. So, whatever. Like the secret's out. Everybody's like, everybody knows who the creeps are. So, whatever. And if anybody watches it, it's just like for entertainment purposes, it's pretty much all it is. And then they'll say, and then they put my face on this and that. And then they'll show videos of themselves putting that person's face on the Reface app or whatever, and then laugh at it. And how old are these people? And then some of them consider themselves professionals. No joke. No fucking joke. My. And it's the whole thing too. Like the high school cafeteria. We don't want you to sit at our table anymore. You'll have to sit over there. This is the mean girls table. Fuck off, all of you. And you know who you are. Yeah, mindless entertainment. That's what it is. It's just a matter of entertainment. So I'm hoping to stay focused and go on to other things. But I'm just going to... The only reason I even brought this up is because I've heard... It started with... One night I heard this I'm not even going to call him a gentleman, say he hopes somebody dies. He hopes somebody dies. A female who has children. Everybody has a mother, right? Aunts, uncles, loved ones, neighbors who care about them. This man said he hopes she dies. They're all up into people's health records, accusing people of lying about their health or whatever, and then recently even saying that a person's child isn't sick. And I don't even like to use the word sick, but doesn't have a disability. Whatever. If anybody can't see that, and I think a lot of us do. Nobody says anything because why? Are they going to change? Are they suddenly going to say, "Oh my God, I hadn't realized I've been such a horrible person for what, fucking over a decade?" And they still can't grow up? Bringing stuff up from God only knows from way back when. And then, of course, rearranging the facts, not bringing up all the facts. And then it seems like it's all shook out now, and that there's a group of us who have gotten over it, even apologized to each other, and could see why one did the other thing or whatever. What, a decade ago? Almost a decade ago? At least 5 years ago. And we've grown. We've spent time with our kids. We've worked. We've spent time with our loved ones, in our communities and whatever. But these people can't stop. And then they have to go back to each other. I've seen judges I've watched shows. I've seen judges get sick of this. Law enforcement agents get sick of this. I'm back at this house again for what, like the 15th time because you two for domestic violence, but then you get back together. It's the same bullshit here on YouTube. Oh, I was afraid she was going to kill me. Let's do a show together because we all hate tea. That's what your problem is. And other people see it too. And other people make these socks. And then, of course, they all think it's me because it must only be me that can see this and is disgusted by it. No, a lot of people are. So there. Hate to break it to you, but then sorry, not sorry. Anyways, I guess that's pretty much covered everything. And yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my night. And my little dog is better. I'm so glad. And somebody here on YouTube helped me with that. Thank you very much. And I'll leave with a little thing. So if y'all want to keep chatting or whatever, and then we'll shut it down. Let me pick one. I just see every time I see that Denise and Fabio, that cracks me up. Oh, well, here's a good one. It's a short one, but thank you all for tuning in. Much peace, love, and respect, and I'll keep you tuned on when I get that Twitch show lined up, which should be within the next week.
Yes, sir. Well, if the wife and I are fussing, buddy, that's all right. Me and that woman got a license to fight. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. Well,